Ben? Ben, mate, don't let the bastards get under your skin. Look, I'll see you down the pub. We'll have a couple of beers.
Yeah, I'm okay. What's Jones doing there?
And if you don't...
What's bloody Jones doing out of Maximum?
That's none of your business.
It is my business. Do you know what he did? Does anybody here know what he did? He was there, and now he's running around in medium.
Ben, what are you talking about?
He killed my mate. Strung him up. The maggots strung him up.
Who?
Pete, my best mate, had 2 kids. I found him hanging from a ceiling with an electrical cord wrapped round his neck.
And you're saying Kevin Jones was involved in this?
You don't know nothing. Jones and a bunch of them in C decided to take it out on him. Took it out on the one poor bugger who gave a damn.
Why would they do that?
Haven't you learned anything? They're mongrels. They'll turn on you as soon as look at you. Jesus, they've really got you conned, haven't they, eh? Those poor, misguided bastards killed my mate, and nobody did a thing about it.
Ben, why don't you sit down, let's talk about it.
What's the talk about?
Well, what's going on with you?
Why? Hey, why? It won't make any difference, he's gone.
Ben, but you're not, you're here. If we talk about it, then I might be able to help you.
Jesus, lady, I was there. He tried to treat them like people, and they turned on him like the mongrel dogs they are.
So you're saying the mongrels killed him?
Too right. I saw what happened. He tried to be a nice guy. Help this guy in Maximum get a budgie. Had to pass it with the governor. The thing used to sit on the bloke's shoulder, swearing at all the screws. Pete used to laugh about it, said it was the only bird to tame him. Then a new governor comes in. He lines us up and he says, we're all too soft. Makes Pete take the budgie away. The Crims went off their trees and turned on him. You know, when I first came in, the governor said to us, you got 2 choices. You can either be a bastard or a weak bastard.
Some bloody choice.
You're not wrong. If you're weak, the Crims won't respect you. You're nothing.
So Pete was your best mate? Shared everything together?
Yeah. He was the kind of guy who'd do anything for you. Always had a lot of time. Treat your kids like his own. Take them fishing. Silly bastard. Bought a fish once and stuck it on Jessie's line. Make her think she'd caught it.
You miss him, don't you? I know. It's hard losing a friend, especially someone that you shared so much with, your family, Jessie, your work. Ben, just stay here, okay? You take as much time as you need. I'll just get you a cup of tea. Jim, he's suffering. He's coping with a lot of stress on the outside, and I think he needs a break. His behaviour's antagonistic, and it's not doing him or any of the people he's dealing with any good.
And do you think that sitting around in a poxy bedsit, drinking himself stupid, is going to help?
No, but I haven't just...
Louisa, the man wants to work. He's signed himself on for Christmas. Now, the worst possible thing I could do is to take away his overtime.
Is that a no?
No, but I don't want to put him or the prison in any danger. The best thing I could do is to put him somewhere where the pressure's off a little bit.
Is there such a place?
I have to deal with this situation all the time. Wives leaving, kids getting sick. Now leave it to me, and I will deal with it.
Thanks. Can I see Jones? You want more?
Down the end there.
Kevin? Do you know why Officer Costa went for you? You were at Barron Bay together. Kevin? Do you remember an officer called Pete? If you remember Barron Bay, then you must remember him. Apparently Pete was killed, and Officer Costa says that he was killed by one of the inmates.
I didn't... Things.
Officer Costa thinks that you were involved. Were you? Do you remember what happened? Who did it? Dickheads.
What?
The previous psychologist is nowhere to be found, so they won't release the file I'm after, and they won't let me through at head office.
There must be someone who was there at the time.
Like who?
I remember there was a whole lot of hoo-ha, but the evidence was inconclusive. It's just one of those things that was swept under the carpet.
Yeah, but there's got to be an incident file on it, if only I can get through the red tape.
Look, I'm over at Yaldara tomorrow. I'll speak to Garth Powers. I'll see if he can hunt it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need to get to the bottom of this. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
No, you won't. I'm at Yaldara.
Oh.
Go home, Louisa.
You reckon I'd know better? They conned me into it at Broadmeadows as well. 3 years in a row. Now there's Sister Bloody Pat. How you meant to say no to her?
Hey, 2 more things, mate.
Well,
Well, there's no way you get me doing it.
make it one, mate. I'll pass.
Hey, Fats, are they paying you any extra money, eh? No, of course they're not.
Mate, I don't even know if I'm doing the kids a favour. Dad's inside, Mum's probably on drugs, and they're supposed to be happy with a fat screw playing Santa Claus. Still, I reckon a fat screw Santa's better than no Santa at all, eh?
Yeah, well, they wouldn't know the difference.
Cheers, mate. Can't help wondering how many of the little buggers will be customers in a few years' time.
What are they doing for our kids? They're doing anything special for them?
Jeez, mate, there's no way I want my kids anywhere near the joint. Here, I'll get it. There you go. Still, you got a point. They've got us running around putting on Barbies, dressing up as Father Christmas, and what for, eh?
So we could watch them play Happy Families. No, it's a joke. They don't care about their kids or their wives. I mean, you hear them. The mongrels spend more time slagging off at them than wondering what's happening to them. And Christmas comes around and the do-gooders think it'll make a difference. For who? For who? Eh? When the kids see Dad inside, they think it's okay. People forget, you see, Fats. They forget scum breeds scum.
Yeah, all right, but don't let it get up your nose. There's nothing we can do about it. Shit, I've got to go and scrape my dinner out of the bin. Take it easy.